Hey timeless travelers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Trish Smith. I'm the owner operator of Trish's Timeless Travels travel agency. Today we are staying at the Hard Rock Hotel in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This is an all-inclusive resort that we are going to show you all around. We're going to show you the food. We're going to show you the restaurants. We're going to show you the entertainment. We're going to show you the water park. If this is content you're interested in, stay tuned. We'll be right back. When you first arrive at the hotel, you are dropped off in a porta-share area right out front. And this area is very large. It does accommodate buses, it accommodates vans and cars, but this is where you're first dropped off at when you first arrive. It's right and it has an covered overhang, so you don't have to worry about getting wet or anything when you first get dropped off. Once you are inside the lobby area, you're going to see a very big lobby area. Now, there's not a lot of seating out here in this lobby area, but they do have a lot of people there ready to check you in with iPads. They just kind of wait and get everybody all together, get you checked in, and then get you in a buggy to get you over to your room. There's a few seating areas for people with maybe mobility issues, but there isn't a lot of seating in this lobby area because they try to get everybody checked in as quickly as possible through the iPads, and then get you off to your room, get your bracelet that you get checked in with off to the room. Then you're going to see a welcome cart over to the side. This welcome cart has champagne as well as non-alcoholic juice. They can make you kind of like a mimosa, or you can have one or the other to get started. This is where you're going to find the rock shop. This is where you're going to find those unique items to Hard Rock Hotel Punta Cana. Some of them are going to just kind of get you in the mood for rock and roll, like the guitar-shaped purse or the piano shaped purse, or maybe just like glasses with drinks on it. Kind of cute, kind of fun, kind of kitschy, things like that. Those will get you in the mood for being in the rock and roll mindset. But this is also where you're going to find specific Hard Rock Punta Cana branded merchandise. So you're going to have those t-shirts, those hats, bucket hats, things like that. This shop is really big and it has a lot of merchandise you can get here. So like cups, tees for golf, because obviously there's a golf course on property. One of the things that I found here that I was super excited about was that we were able to get a new stuffy to add to our collection. So anybody that you have in the family, so resort is family friendly. So they've got the little kid merchandise as well as adult merchandise, but like I said, we were able to find a new friend. We got a new stuffy to add to the collection. We got a new Hard Rock Punta Cana bear. So anyway, back out into the lobby area is when you go down the main hallway. There's two hallways when you come down, but starting from before you get to the convention center, the main hallway, as you go down that main hallway is where you're going to find all the photo shop outside of the main entrance to the rock shop. Then you're going to find the Moon Lounge. Sorry about the lighting here because I'm standing on the other side. I'm kind of backlit. So I'll turn around here in a second, but I just wanted you to see the sign. Here is the Moon Lounge. This is right on the inside of where there is outdoor entertainment. So there's a DJ booth out there, there's seating out there. But if you don't want to be outside in the heat, you can be on the inside, and there is seating in here. And there is a small stage at the end where they can have live music on the inside as well. There's also a bar in here, so you can get drinks. There is a lot of entertainment at this property, so they have things like laser tag and all kinds of things that you can do on this property, but they have a lot of entertainment here. And they also have plenty to eat. So they have their own ice cream shop. They have a cup shop here where you can actually make a tumbler for yourself and add your own colors to it and your name and things like that. They have an arcade, not a huge arcade, but they have a small arcade for the kids that they're able to go and play in and have a little bit of fun. They have got plenty of memorabilia at this, because this is a Hard Rock hotel. Remember that. So this is a Hard Rock hotel. So you're going to have memorabilia from different entertainers like the Spice Girls, Joan Jett. They've got plenty of entertainment here. Shakira, just a little bit of everybody. Elton John, lots of memorabilia from different entertainers. As we continue going down the main hallway, this is where you're going to see a lot of the restaurants that they have. So they've but before we get to that, I do want to show you quickly the VIP Hall of Famer check-in. They have their own check-in desk, so you don't have to come into where the main check-in is, where we first started. They actually have their own check-in desk here at that VIP check-in area, and it's pretty big for a VIP area, but again, not a lot of seating because they're going to get you checked in pretty quick and then get you off to your room. From there, this is where you're going to see some additional entertainment that they have. They have a bowling alley here, and it's a pretty big bowling alley. It's called the Bowling Bar. Once you go inside, you're going to see that there is a pretty big size bowling alley with a couple of different lanes here. And it also has a bar, so you can sit down, have drinks while you're bowling. You can get a couple of snacks, and like I said, it's pretty big for a resort bowling alley. And then once you leave out of there, you're gonna see this cute little photo spot where it's actually a bowling pin where you can sit in it and take some photos. Now we're going to get to some of the restaurants here. They have several restaurants on site, so I promise you, you will not go hungry. They have the Uncorked Experience, which is a wine bar area. They also have the Market, which is the buffet. It's a pretty big buffet, and it has a lot of different foods, some live cooking stations. Pretty much you're not going to go hungry if you're over there. They also have Chow Italian Cuisine, which is obviously Italian restaurant. And then they have the Bistro Med, which is Lebanese and Mediterranean food. So you pretty much have something to eat everywhere you go on this property. You are not going to be hungry, I promise you. They have a little casual eatery where you can get like chicken wings, burgers, stuff like that. Like I said, they have plenty of food. You're not going to go hungry if you are at this restaurant. There are multiple restaurants on site. Back to entertainment. They also have an escape room, Escapeology. I actually did this escape room with my friends, and it was very fun. We literally escaped the escape room with like 11 minutes left, and we worked hard. And it was not easy, I promise you. It was pretty hard to get out of there, but we had a great time. It was pretty fun. And like I said, you're gonna have a lot of shopping all throughout this main corridor, this main hallway. Plenty to do, plenty to see, pretty large area. All right, guys, we are outside. This property has a golf course, and we are going to show you the golf course. So we're going to start with the actual shop, because obviously I can't go to the actual golf course itself, but I do want to show you the actual golf course, the shop that's here, and what they have inside of that shop. So it's called the Hard Rock Golf Shop, and once you go inside, you're going to see all of, in case you forgot anything that you needed at home, you've got shirts, hats, visors, tees if you need them, and they've got golf balls if you need to purchase those as well. They actually sell cigars here at the golf shop, so that's pretty neat, pretty cool. And then outside the golf shop, they have a little snack area where you can go outside and eat, either before or after you've been out on the golf range. It has a bar out there, it has some snacks, it has a drink fountain. These are things that you can get for purchase from the golf shop. And then it has a beautiful landscaping out back where you can sit under the covered area and have your snack either before or after you've been out on the golf course. All right, guys, we are at the Rockaway Bay water park. This is a part of the resort. It is open daily 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. This property is huge, so you can take a golf cart to get over here to it if you are not staying on this side of the resort. They have lots of things that you can buy if you forgot something, like swim pants, if you want some toys, souvenirs from the resort, like the mermaids, things like that. They also have sunscreen in case you forgot your sunscreen, hats, tumblers, all those things that you would need if you forgot something. And they have a kiddie pool area with lots of chairs, lots of seating. They do have cabanas that you can get. They also have large water slides. They have the racing water slides with the ones that are orange and white. The four, those are the racing water slides. And then they have the body slides. And then they have the tube slides that you can go down. They also have covered seating over here. So if you want to get a snack, there are these food trucks all over the resort. So you're not without food anywhere that you go. You can get a snack from the food truck and then have a seat under the covered area to eat your food. We love these food trucks that are all over the resort, especially near the pool areas, which is where you can pretty much find them, is near the pool areas. And that just makes sure that you're hydrated and that you're getting something to eat while you're at the resort. They also have a theater called See the Show, and this is where you can come and watch all of those dance theater shows like the Michael Jackson show. This resort has a lot of water features and a lot of pools, but right across over there, this is where they're gonna have outdoor concert venues and live music and entertainment. I'm taking it from over here so you can actually see the size of it. Because there's nothing going on right now over there, it's closed off so you can't go outside, but that way you can see it from over here. There are bridges throughout the main building area where it connects the room buildings. So that is the back side of the lobby. So just kind of again give you kind of some scale. That's the back side of the lobby. Where I was standing at when I showed you the venue was over there. On each side of this outdoor area is going to be buildings that you have your rooms in. So I'm gonna walk up this little bridge and then I'm gonna explain it once I get up to the center of the bridge. It'll make more sense if you see it from when I get to the center of the bridge. You can see that is the center of the lobby area right there where it says where it says Rock Punta Cana. There's a big water feature there, so you can't walk down the middle of the resort. And there's a water feature that goes all the way down. This is not a swimming pool, it's a water feature. The room buildings are on each side. And so they go from 1 to 8, but they are also A and B. So there's a lot of room buildings all the way throughout. So that's why you need a trolley if you don't want to walk. There are bus stops all throughout where you can sit and wait for the trolley in the shade, and they do come pretty frequently. You do have to know which bus type you're getting though, because some are blue and some are white, and they take you to different parts of the resort. So this is the trade show inside of the conference. I just wanted to show you like the conference center. Like this is what you can get to set up if you have to get one. I'm here obviously for travel. You see all these different travel suppliers. That'll be in a different video that I'll show you kind of like what's my day as a travel advisor on a training trip. So this is our awards gala tonight. So they're setting up for it. So you can see the red IntelliTravel flags at the entrance, and the tables are black, white, and red because our colors of our business is red. And then tonight is a red night gala. I just wanted to show it to you before it got super loud tonight, but I'll show you my outfit later and how the awards go. This property has a lot of swimming pools all over, so you are spread out. They have towel huts next to all the pools, and then certain pools have just the day beds or just the chase loungers, and then some seating area like this one. And then the pool over here, a more relaxing pool, that pool has cabanas and day beds. The cabanas you do have to purchase, the day beds are complimentary. So they have this is a pool, there's a pool on the other side, and then this is a pool here, And this is just in the 4 and 5 block. There's pools in each section. So you don't have to be on top of each other. Even though this is a really large resort, everyone can still spread out. If you rent a golf cart during your stay here, this is the parking here. You see it has electrical plugs where you plug it up for the electricity on it. But you do have parking where you can park your golf cart if you are staying at if you rent one and staying in one of the hotel blocks. This is the beach area. You can see the waves are pretty high today, so they do have the red flag up. They've got plenty of lounge chairs, and they also have the cabanas that you can rent for the day as well. So this area over here is for the Legendary Vacation Club. You see they have a different sign up. They have their own pool. They have their own beach section over here. And one of the things that I love about this resort, if you're at the beach, you also have a food truck. Sorry, I almost fell, y'all. You also have a food truck. So each beach area has a food truck. So you don't have to go all the way and find a restaurant to get something to eat. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, let me show you the sign. This is the exclusive area for members for the Chairman Hall of Fame Legendary Vacation Club. And they have their own pool bar over here as well. Sorry, it's really loud in here like it is everywhere else. But I am in the Isla market, which is on the back side of the resort. So this is another buffet option for breakfast. They have a Bloody Mary station, and they also have a large buffet, and it's indoors, so it's comfortable for you when it's too hot outside. They have a lot. I'm not gonna go over. I'm just gonna show it to you. The smoothie station, they actually make fresh smoothie. So they have all the fruit and milk and ice and water here. And then they make it fire. You got loud if you turn the smoothie maker on. But you can get a fresh morning smoothie. So you can see it back there in the back. The last thing I want to show you in the outdoor activities is the Wave Rider Flow Rider surf simulator. This is right not too far from the beach. The beach is just over that horizon back there. This is actually is not a complimentary activity. You do have to pay for this. So you can come here. They also take photos and videos of you, so you can purchase that as well. You can get private sessions for $500 US. And then here are the prices for the Wave Rider. I'm sorry, it's kind of dark up under here, but it's $40 for one ride, $150 for 4 rides, $250 for 8 rides, $500 for 20 rides, and $750 is unlimited. You can do whatever you want. Basically, you can just take it over. But yeah, it's not far from the pool area. It's also not far from the beach. So if you're going to be wet anyway, you can come here and do the Wave Rider, and you can pay for that. All right, guys, I'm going to head back inside now. I'll see you in a minute.
So proud of y'all. Y'all are having fun during this show.
Yeah, my God. No gasolina, right?
No.
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
What you say?
She said no alcohol.
No.
No alcohol. Sin.
No alcohol.
Sin alcohol.
No.
Sin alcohol.
No. See, no. See, no.
No sin.
No, see, no.
No, see.
No sin.
No, see.
Yeah.
See, no.
Oh, wow. That's
We ain't take you back to Mexico.
That's good one. No, see.
No sin.
Eso.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Claro, ¿qué me tiene botado?
O tú a mí.
Oh, pero tú no habías pasado por aquí hoy, en verdad.
O desde que lleguemos
Ya
pegados.
se ha llegado temprano.
Desde que lleguemos pegados que bien.
Ya, loco.
All right, guys, let's check out our room. We are in room 4231. When you first come into our room, on the left, you're going to find our closet space. This is where you're going to find our safe and then some shelf space above us, a luggage rack. Then in the second closet, you're going to find the ironing board, our robes and slippers. Also, you're going to find some drawer space there and a laundry bag. Then to the right, you're going to find our bathroom. And we did have double sinks, which was a plus. Also, they had lighted mirrors as well as a makeup mirror. We had a lot of undershelf space where I could put our makeup and toiletries and stuff like that. We had floor to ceiling mirrors so you can check your fit every day. And right outside of that shower, you're going to find the hooks for your robes and your towels, things like that. We had a huge shower. It had a overhead rainfall shower as well as a wand. And it had the floor that kind of tipped in a little bit, so that when the water ran down, it actually ran down into the drain, because it's just one big room. And then it had their products there as well as a seat. On the opposite side, you're going to find the water closet. So it's a separate water closet on the opposite side. Coming out of the bathroom, you're going to see another mirror, which is where our wet bar area is. And we did have an espresso machine, complimentary water, glasses, cups, sugar, tea, and then an extra drawer with, I believe it should have had other glasses in there, but I'm not sure why that drawer was empty. And then we had a fully stocked mini bar. And that was complimentary. Sorry about the mess on the table. Will had already been in the room before I got there and had ordered room service, and they hadn't picked the trays up and dishes up yet. Above that two top seating area, we had a very large television that kind of tilted toward the bed area. So it said, welcome to the jungle, part of the whole Caribbean vibe for the Hard Rock Punta Cana. We had a king size bed, and we had plenty of space. Obviously, you can see we had all of our luggage because this was right before we were leaving for Singapore. So we had a lot of luggage to take with us. And on the bedside table, they actually give you an iPad. You can order room service. You can do a lot of stuff with that little iPad. But we did have those lamps on both sides of the table, as well as little reading lamps on both sides as well. Hard Rock did gift us that tote bag when we got there. And then they had a little seating bench at the foot of the bed, which came in very handy. Down in the living room, we had a sunken living room area with a couch, chairs, and one chair and a table, and some side tables and lamps. And then out on our balcony, we had a two-top table and chairs, as well as a full jacuzzi tub. Now, as you guys can see, we did not have any privacy out there because we were on the second floor. So although it's a fourth floor, technically we were on the fourth floor, but it kind of looks like the second floor from where we are. So it's very low to the ground. So we did wear our swimsuits when we were out there on the balcony. So you can see the beach from our area right down there. That was actually where the beach is. And then there was a pool right out on the other side of where we were. So going back into the room, this is the room from this direction with the sunken living room and the lamps and everything, the bed area. So we had a really, really nice big room. Thank you to Hard Rock for that.